Okay, so like Chaplain White said, we had changed our dates a few times, and originally our location was supposed to be King Garmy, and I wanted to put a picture on the big screen to kind of show what David looked like when he was a freshman. So, but I'm going to try to reenact it a little bit, all right? Charles, come up. It was something like this. So I've known David since 8th grade, actually. I came to visit him in his big city of a Husky. And I remember when I saw him play baseball. Obviously, I don't coach baseball. I'm not involved in baseball, but I saw him play baseball. I really wanted to come to VES. I coached his sister a little bit, so I really thought David had a lot of qualities that would really bring to our community, and I think he would be awesome in VES setting. And one thing I remember, he was, again, you saw the picture, he was not a dominant force, but he was fearless. Right? He was pitching, I remember, I'll never forget that, and really kind of stood out to me. And I know we were trying to get him to VES. He had a bunch of options, and I was always kind of trying to figure out, is he going to come to VES or not? I was finally happy to hear that he decided to come here. With that being said, when we talk about towards full stature, right, David has really taken all the opportunities here at VES, I feel like. He played 4 sports. Academically, he did advanced study. He obviously is a leader on Ainsley, and I really feel like he kind of immersed himself completely into VES, and it's something that, I hope everybody here does, right? 2 things that I'm always going to remember from David is when he graduates, and 2 things are always going to stand out. Every time I talk to him, I laugh, so that kind of tells me what kind of human he is, and I know if I call him in 5 years from now, if I need help, he's going to get in his sweet truck and he's going to come and help me. And I think David is something I'm going to dearly miss. I've known him for 5 years, but this is just the beginning of our relationship, and I can't wait to see what he shares with us.
Thank you, Coach. I want to start my counselor talk by telling a story. This past summer, my life got put in a different perspective. Back home, there was a tragic car accident where I ended up losing 2 of my good friends. Another friend of mine who was in the accident suffered a major brain damage, and to this day is still learning how to live life all over again. This accident had a profound impact on both me and everyone back home. It made me realize just how appreciative I am for the people in my life and the immense impacts they have had on me. I'm sorry that I started this talk off so heavy, but I really wanted to emphasize on being grateful for the people around you and making sure that you show how much appreciation you have for them. Because if I learned anything this past summer, it is scary how quickly life can change. The best way to show this appreciation to people is to treat them with kindness. This is something my dad has instilled in me since I can remember. He likes to say, collect friends like you would baseball cards because life is too short to create enemies. Everyone faces hardships in their lives, some little, some life-changing. You may not be able to put yourself in their shoes and understand all that they are feeling, but what you can always do, however, is simply be kind. Whether it's a stranger, teammate, best friend, or just being nice to someone can have a much bigger impact on them than you will know. We are extremely grateful to be where we are now, at a school where we are supported through our tough times and celebrated at our best. VES is a place where relationships are made that will last far beyond the 4 years here. The people here have helped change me for the better over the years, and I am extremely grateful for this experience, for each and every person who has supported and celebrated me through it all. With that being said, I want to give a few thank yous to show my appreciation to the people who have made this experience so great. To Dr. Capapetti and Mr. and Miss Young, thank you for being my home away from home. You have always made me feel that if I ever need a place to stay, have my laundry done, food cooked, and brought me to, and you have always made a place welcoming. Thank you. To my 4 roommates, Des, Thomas, Luke, and Pearson, Thank y'all for not just being my roommates, but my best friend these past 4 years. I think the world of y'all boys, and I'm gonna miss y'all like crazy next year. Thank you, Chaplain White, for being such an amazing chaplain. You have made chapel a time where I look forward to always. Every time we cross paths, you brighten up my days some way or another. Thank you. To my teammates in soccer, football, basketball, and baseball for helping create some of the best memories at VS that I'll always remember. To Coach Sedlar, I honestly wouldn't be at VS if it wasn't for you. And not to sound cliche, but you really have been the best advisor I could ask for these past 4 years. I mean that. But always remember and listen closely. I will always be a better ping pong player than you. To my family, Mom, Dad, and Cameron, this was definitely the hardest thank you because it's hard to put into words. To give you the proper thank you. Y'all have been the best support system I could ask for, and I will always be forever grateful for that. Thank you for always being my best friends, and I love y'all so much. To the seniors, thank y'all for being the best class I could ask to graduate with. I'm definitely going to miss every single one of y'all next year, and I wish y'all the best of luck these past 4 years. Thank you.